hello, old chum. What did I tell you when we first met?
The house always wins.
My body became something of a target for improve. I've been poisoned, shot, bludgeoned with a crowbar.
Shut the fuck up.
What about it, old friend?
What happens if I shoot this thing?
Unclear.
Most people ain't got shit to live for anyway. Cut to the chase. Where's my family? You get me in that vault, and I'll leave you batteries on. We got a deal?
Absolutely. But in order to show you the way, you'll have to
wear one of these.
Everyone works for me eventually. If your family is here, I'll be happy for you. How will you protect them? Shall I open it, Mr. Howard?
Open it.
What a shame. You bet on hope, Mr. Howard.
You're wrong about that. I know my family is alive.
What are you doing? We're not done, Mr. Howard.
Not with me, you don't.
A living embodiment of the wasteland's cruelty and the old world's failures. Portrayed with bone-chilling depth by Walton Goggins, the ghoul-born Cooper Howard is a study in contradiction, ruthless yet compassionate, nihilistic yet driven by vengeance, a monster who was once a man. His journey forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about what it means to survive when everything you value is gone, and whether the cost of survival is ever worth paying. This is not just the story of a mutant in a post-nuclear world. It is the story of a man broken by history, and the ways in which pain can turn even the kindest soul into a stranger. 1. A century of scars, the making of a nihilist. To understand the Ghoul, you must first understand the man he was, Cooper Howard, a pre-war cowboy actor and war hero, beloved by millions for his roles as a noble, gunslinging defender of justice. Cooper's life was a portrait of old-world idealism, a beautiful wife, Barb, a young daughter, Janie, a career that made him a household name, and a nation that looked up to him as a symbol of American grit and virtue. But beneath the glitz and glamour, Cooper's world was already rotting. The old world's greed, corruption, and obsession with war were eating away at its foundations, and Cooper, like most people, chose not to see it. Vault-Tec, the corporation that would later build the underground vaults to preserve humanity, saw in Cooper a valuable asset, a trusted face to sell their lies. They hired him as their spokesperson, paying him handsomely to star in commercials that promised safety and security in the event of nuclear war. Cooper believed in Vault-Tec's mission. He believed that the vaults were a lifeline for humanity. He even bought his family a spot in Vault 33, convinced that they would be safe when the bombs fell. But what Cooper didn't know, what no one knew, was that Vault-Tec was not just preparing for the war. They were helping to start it. The corporation's executives had colluded with world governments to trigger the nuclear apocalypse, viewing it as a social experiment to study human behavior in extreme conditions. Cooper's face, his voice, his reputation, all of it was used to lull the public into a false sense of security while the world burned around them. The Great War of 2007 changed everything. Cooper was on set filming a Western when the bombs fell. He watched as the sky turned red, as skyscrapers crumbled, as the world he knew vanished in a flash of fire. He raced home to find his neighborhood in ruins, his house gone, his wife and daughter nowhere to be found. For weeks, he searched the ashes, clinging to the hope that Barb and Janie had made it to Vault 33. But when he finally reached the vault, he found its doors sealed shut. Vault-Tec had betrayed him. They had used his trust, his fame, his love for his family to sell a lie, and now his family was dead, trapped outside while the privileged few inside survived. The radiation from the bombs did not kill Cooper. It transformed him.